Apple Watch Ultra 2nd Gen. The Apple Watch Ultra is the finest smartwatch that Apple has built. To date, a wearable that maintains Apple's reputation as one of the best, if not the best, smartwatch manufacturers in the world. But you'll likely be happier owning a less expensive option. Like our favorite smartwatch, the Apple Watch Series 8. Why not invest in the very best? Because simply put, most people won't put the Ultra's best features to use. The Ultra is a purpose-driven device, designed for resilience in the face of extreme conditions, potentially for days at a time. In addition to all of the things that Apple's 2022 crop of wearables are capable of, the Ultra has a number of features baked into it to assist adventurers to navigate their way through complex technical terrain, plumb the ocean's depths, and push their bodies to the limit. It does this with a robust set of tools that drive its price up well over what you'd expect to pay for one of Apple's other wearables. Despite its premium price, problems that have plagued past iterations of the Apple Watch persist in the Ultra. Longtime Apple Watch owners may be able to overlook these issues. More on that below. Others are weighing whether or not to trade their Garmin or Salento branded wrist candy for something designed in Cupertino. May consider the Ultra's comparatively short battery life and sometimes flummoxing user interface to be deal breakers. It's our opinion that the Apple Watch Series 8 is the best smartwatch you can buy right now. The Series 8 wins for a number of reasons, chiefly its design, pricing, and long list of features, including multi-sport fitness tracking, heart rate and blood oxygen monitoring, built-in electrocardiogram hardware, crash and fall detection, emergency SOS calling, and smart home integration. This, along with all of the other cool stuff that makes Apple's wearables the wearable to wear, is at the core of the Apple Watch Ultra's DNA. That Apple hardware and software engineers baked the same functionality into a ruggedized package along with a number of outdoor sport-specific extras is part of what makes the device such a tempting purchase. The Apple Watch Series 8 is no slouch when it comes to durability. It can stand up to the casual bumps and bangs of daily life, a dip in the pool, or, if the fates smile upon you, getting smacked against the ground if you slip on the ice on the way to work. The Ultra kicks this durability up a notch. For clumsy iOS users or those who sometimes do fun, inadvisable things in dangerous environments where most smartwatches go to die, the Ultra should survive. Its case is crafted entirely from titanium and furnished with a raised lip design to protect its flat, sapphire crystal front from edge strikes. Despite its husky 1.93 into 1.73 into 0.57 inch size and 2.16 ounce weight, I was surprised by how light the Ultra felt when I first strapped it on. By comparison, the largest 8th generation Apple Watch measures 1.77 into 1.50 into 0.42 inches and weighs 1.48 ounces. After a few hours of wearing the Ultra, I forgot that it was there until it alerted me to a new notification via its strong haptic motor and a loud audio prompt. Those with slim wrists may find that the Ultra looks almost comically large when strapped to their arm. However, serious outdoor enthusiasts will tell you that fashion should always come second when you're talking about tools that can help to keep you alive. The dimensions of the Ultra make it possible for it to host a large display, capable of providing its wearer with a wide variety of metrics. All at once, the device's new Wayfinder watch face, for example, incorporates a compass, provides elevation and terrain incline information, latitude and longitude data, and 8 customizable complication zones. Of course, if you don't need all of that information, the rest of the watch faces Apple has introduced over the years are also available to install and use. The Apple Watch Ultra was created with extreme athletes, endurance runners, mountain climbers, scuba divers, and the like in mind. While their pursuits might be varied, what's something all of these individuals have in common? Their sports leave them in a position where tapping, swiping, and scrolling their way around a traditional Apple Watch's interface is either impossible or undesirable. Apple's introduction of a second, physical button, the Action button on the Ultra, helps to make this a non-issue. The Action button, located on the left-hand side of the watch's bezel, is a large, mappable button that users, via their iPhone's Watch app, can set up to control many of watchOS various functions. During testing, I mapped the Action button to start a walking workout, something I track multiple times each day as I walk my dog or trek to my favorite coffee shop. The button proved to be a great convenience and is large enough that one can push it, even while wearing a pair of winter gloves. I feel safe in saying that Apple will find other uses for the action button via software updates to make it even more useful. It's a feature I'd love to see brought to all the company's wearables. As I mentioned earlier, Apple's packed a number of features into the Ultra to help keep you safe, or at the very least, able to call for help when things go wrong. The Ultra is smart enough to know the difference between falling off your bike, face planting after tripping over your feet, or being in a car crash. Should any of these bad turns take place, the wearable's operating system will dial 911 and provide the location of the incident provided you're within a cellular coverage area. Right out of the box, the Apple Watch Ultra comes with over 40 pre-installed apps. I prefer to keep the apps on my smartphones and wearables to a minimum. Despite this, there are currently 51 apps installed on my loaned Apple Watch Ultra. While your mileage may vary, I don't feel that watchOS user interface, which hasn't changed much in the past few years, is designed to support such a large number of options.